Hello, welcome back to another exciting module in professional marriage counseling. Let the marriages work. This is your host, Dr. Tulipo Mwenfumbo, and today we are looking at marriage conflicts and divorce. So the biggest challenge in marriages or the dissolution of marriage ends with conflicts and also comes to an end with divorce. As I said, this is your host Tulipo Mwenifumbo. So in this module, we are going to look at challenges that are faced in marriages and how can we help the couples that are going through those challenges and how best we can be able to bring light to the marriages that are falling. So marriage conflict and divorce are interconnected issues that can have significant emotional, financial, and social implications. So, when we talk about marriage conflicts and divorce, there are issues that can be able to bring challenges, significantly emotional challenges, financial challenges, and social implications. So there are a lot of things psychologically, physically, financially, and every area of your life become upside down. Dr. Miles Munro said that marriage is worse than death when it comes to separation. So somebody who is widowed or widowed, uh, and somebody who is divorced, the pain and the challenge is of divorce is more complicated than the challenge of somebody losing somebody in death. So, when it comes to separation of marriage, we are saying that divorce it's very painful more than even separation of death when it comes to marriage. So, marriage conflicts and divorce can be emotionally challenging and complex. So, when we talk about marriage conflicts, what is it? It refers to the disagreements, disputes, or arguments between partners in the marital relationship. So, when we are talking about conflicts in marriage, then we are talking about the disagreements and the disputes or arguments between partners in a marital relationship. So conflicts can arise from various aspects of marriage, while divorce is a legal dissolution of a marriage ending the marital relationship between two individuals. So let's look at marriage conflicts. So there are major conflicts or there are common conflicts that arises in marriage, which I think as a marriage counselor you need to take each one of these and begin to come up with a solution, or you have to think on how can I help the couple that are going through this situation. So the common marriage conflicts that are common are communication problems. So communication is one of the major issue in marriage, and that comes in by not understanding what your partner is doing or what your partner is saying, because when the lack of communication can be either misunderstanding the words of your partner or maybe the not enlightening your partner of what you are doing, or your partner not enlightening you, not telling you what is going on. So communication is one of the major issues when it comes to relationship breakdown. So there must be communication. Now, it's not only communication when you are in the house. Also, as those marriages that are distant marriage, they fall because of communication. So the lack of communication in a relationship is the beginning of the fall of marriage and the beginning of conflicts in marriage. The other challenge that is there in marriage, it is financial challenge. So financial challenge also has got a lot of ingredients or a lot of issues that comes about with finances. Sometimes it is whereby you want to control your partner's finances, and this is a major thing. So there are a lot of conflicts in marriage, because the marriage, most of the things that we are taught in marriage, they are not factual and they are not true. Like when it comes to finances, it is very good, and it's a well saying that no, you have to, your partner must be able to know every coin that you have. As much as it sounds, it may also bring conflicts by your partner knowing whatever that you are having, because you are a person, you are an independent person, and you have got issues that your partner may not see them important, and you need to sort them out. So there is something that I say always: marriage is not what we think it is, but it is what it is. And it is not what we desire it to be, but it is what it is. Now, most of the issues and most of the counseling in marriages and most of the teachings that they teach us in marriage, you may find that they tell us what it's supposed to be done, and not what it is. So now, when we talk about what is supposed to be done, we would find that what is supposed to be done is that finances must be declared to your partner, and you should be able to plan together. But what it is that our partners may sometimes not understand what we are bringing forth on how we want to use the finances. And there are some issues like, especially on the extended family, the partner may not know the may not have the impact or the issue on at hand that you may want to spend the finances on, but you may see the importance. So those are the challenges that comes in. I think we have all come across the video where they talked, where the husband tells the wife that your my mother is coming, so can you prepare something for my mother? Then the wife said, no, it's why should we prepare? It is her hope, and everything is, she'll eat whatever is she's going to find. When the and the husband said, okay, it's fine. And when the to surprising, the one that came was the wife's mother. So now that is and the wife was very upset and said, why didn't you tell me that it is my mother that is coming? So now, what is the problem there? It is the issue of importance. So it's not that this may not help the other family, but the impact of individuality in the relationship, and also uniqueness of issues and the perception of things, is the one that makes a challenge when it comes to financial disagreements in marriages, because the importance differs. So the importance differs, and everyone has got what they think and what they consider to be priority. So in the financial disagreement, it is a matter that brings a lot of conflicts in marriage. Then there is the issue of intimacy. Intimacy also has the challenges in marriage because of preferences, whereby this person has got this preference and the other one has got the different preference, or maybe this person is hyper, the other one is not hyper when it comes to sexual intimacy. Then it's not only sexual intimacy, also when it comes to relationships, whereby this person maybe is outgoing, the other person is an indoor person. So those issues bring conflicts. When the husband said, I want to hang out with my friends in a pub or anywhere, the wife will not agree with that, because she feels he is supposed to be home, not to be to go out or to hang her out. Why? Because that is that is how she perceives. So the issue of individuality in marriage, or the uniqueness of our the way we have been made, the way we have been wired, also brings the challenge when it comes to intimacy and financial issues, and also even communication. So that might be the major issue when it comes to marriage challenges. Then the issue of parenting. So the issue of parenting also is a challenge, and it brings some challenges, especially when you grow, because the one part may be so close to the children and may think my children needs this, especially those families which has got mixed children, where maybe the husband has got the children from another woman, and the wife has got children from another woman. That may bring conflicts in marriage. And or even when one partner has got children from the another person, so that may bring conflicts if it is not handled well as the as a couple. Then the other issue that is common in marriage is infidelity. When we talk about infidelity, we are talking about extramarital affairs. So this is a biggest challenge, which is not acceptable by partners. Now, I was reading an article whereby which says before you think of cheating on your husband, remember that men don't forgive. Before you think of cheating on your husband, remember that husbands don't forgive if you cheat. So infidelity is one of the major things, although it is only 30% when it comes to marriage breakdowns. It's less than 30%. So meaning that there are issues that have got a higher percentage when it comes to breaking down of marriages, like communication has got a higher percentage, and finances also may have a higher percentage. So infidelity is one of the issues that brings a challenge in marriage. Then lack of trust, which is commonly say jealousy. You know, many couples, they want to take jealousy as love. Jealous has never been love. I don't agree in, not even in 1% that jealous can be considered as love. Jealous is the destruction of marriage. So in jealous will break down the marriage. So jealous comes out of selfish desires. Jealous comes out of wanting to manipulate your partner. Yes, every person must have a level of jealousy, but jealousy is never part of love. I disagree with this, and maybe if you have got anything about that where you feel jealous can be love, you may let me. But one thing that I know about jealous, it just destroys relationships. So being jealous in Beba, where we say ubufuba, it doesn't build the relationships, it just breaks down the relationship. So lack of trust is whereby you don't trust your partner. So if you don't trust your partner, whatever your partner is going to do, you are not going to agree on. So now that is where now even when it comes to finances, if you have no trust for your partner, even if your partner tells that this is the only money that I have, you are not going to trust your partner, and you bring issues. If your partner tells you that I'm going somewhere, because of lack of trust, you are not going to trust. You think he or she is going to go for men. So lack of trust is a wider thing when it comes to relationship breakdown. So you need to understand that as a couple, it is very important to understand that trust is very important. Trust is very important in marriage. You can love somebody you don't trust, but you cannot trust without love. So trust becomes the major thing. So where there is trust, there is love. Where there is no trust, there is no love. Especially when it comes to male folk, the husband can never, like, a man does not love a woman that he doesn't trust. So if we put trust in jealousy, it still comes to the same. As I say that jealous is not part of love. Any marriage where there is so much jealous or where there is no trust, it is about to fall. Then there is the differences in values and goals. So when the husband has got the vision and the wife cannot perceive that vision, it brings conflict in marriage. So the perception of how we perceive things when it comes to the goals and what we have to achieve in life also brings challenges. One thing that we need to understand as marriage people, we need to know that my partner has got a destiny and was meant to do something. God did not create your husband only to save you. He has got other work that he's supposed to do. He has got other relationships that he is supposed to be in. Now, when I say relationship, it's not a intimate relationship. He has to relate with this world. He has to negotiate with the challenges of this world. So that person is unique. Same with your wife. Your wife is not a property. He has got the way God has created them. They have got something that they need to achieve. So that is where now we need to be empathetic to the needs of our partners, and we need to be respectful to the desires of our partners. So that is the challenge that marriages face. It is one of those whereby one wants to control the husband. There is this thing that I always say to the couples: your partner, you are not supposed to drive your partner and think you can take them wherever you want. Even when your partner is not doing a right thing. One thing that we have to know as people that are married, as people that are married, is that as much as they say that we are one, we are not one in everything. So I was asking a certain woman who was saying, no, we are one with my husband, so he has to do everything, and we have to agree on everything. I said, what does that oneness mean? If you are one, you are going to be taking the same breath, you're going to die at the same time, and everything is supposed to be the same. But we are one in agreement. So where you don't agree, it means that you are not one, you are different. So we need to understand the uniqueness of our partners, even when they are doing what we think it is wrong. And there is also this that I always tell the partners, that there is no marriage counseling or marriage laws which says that you have to control your partner. But I don't know where we have come with this issue where we say, no, I have to control you. I have to tell you. We are never mandated to control our partners. We are not there. Our major issue as couples is to inspire the other the other partner to do what you feel he is supposed to do, not to control. What we are just mandated as husband is to love the wife. And when you love, you control. As wives, to submit to your husband. And when you submit, you control. So there is nowhere in marriage counseling or in marriage issues, only in bars and when you are discussing as friends. That's where you say you have to control your husband, you have to control your wife. But there is no where you be sat and be taught on how you should control your husband, or you are given a rule that you should control your husband or you should control your wife. We are only mandated to inspire our partners so that we work together in certain things. So if your partner is not agreeing to you, it means that you have not inspired your partner, or your partner is unable to see what you are seeing. So you need to make your partner understand. You are not supposed to force your partner to do what you want to do. That is, to me, it is lacking love, and you are not doing a right thing as a partner. So the other challenges that comes in, it is household responsibilities. So there are issues that comes in some partners, some couples, where they are talking about responsibilities. They want even the house chores, they want to share the house chores, and maybe they may not agree on those responsibilities. Then the extended family conflicts, whereby the family is coming in the in relationships. So that comes also and brings some marriage conflicts when the issues of extended family, because other families, they don't include extended family in their families, and you may come from the family whereby your family is only the people that you are born with. But there are couples whereby, like my family, we believe in extended family. So our cousins are called brothers, and when it comes to relationship, the way we relate with cousins, you may not think he's my cousin. You may think he is my own brother, or my brother within the same father and the same mother. So, but other families, they don't have such relationship in their families. Then there is the personal differences. As I was saying, personality also has challenges. So, um, so those are the issues that we need to look at. So we'll continue in looking at the causes of challenges, or the types of challenges. So the types of marriage conflicts are adaptive conflicts, which is resolvable. So they are what is called adaptive conflicts. So the adaptive conflicts are those conflicts that you can resolve as a couple. You can resolve those conflicts, are that they can be changed in your partner. Now, these resolvable strengthening relationship, these can those are the issues whereby your partner is able to compromise, and you are able to resolve those matters. The matters, especially like the matters of finances, you can resolve. The matters of children, they can be resolved. So now, there are also what is called depressive conflicts. These are harmful, damaging relationship conflicts. So these conflicts, you cannot resolve them, and this has to do with personality. If a person, it has to do with habits and personality. So these are harmful and damaging relationships. So these are maladaptive conflicts. So these maladaptive conflicts, they are very dangerous, whereby you never agree with your partner. You never agree with your partner, and most of these conflicts are the conflicts that we tolerate when we are dating, even in the initial marriages. For example, you know that my husband is a womanizer, and you think when I marry him, he's not going to change. My wife is a bad spender of finances. So, and you think when you get married, you marry him, you're going to change your partner. So those are harmful challenges. whereby you think you can change your partner. You can never change a partner. Those has to do also with backgrounds and personalities. So you need to be aware, and this can only be tolerated. You cannot change. So if you are different, maybe your husband drinks much, and you knew the time you were married that he drinks, then when you get married, you want to be frustrated because your husband drinks. That becomes a challenge. Those are harmful, damaging, which can never be resolved. So you just need to let them go. Then there are unresolvable conflicts which are persistent, requiring management. So there are issues in a marriage where you need to agree on always. When it comes to there are some weaknesses that one couple may have, and we always need to remind each other on the focus, on what we are supposed to focus on. So these are the types, three types of marriage conflicts. We said adaptive, those are the conflicts that you can be able to resolve, and you can change in marriage. Then there are maladaptive were conflicts which are harmful and damaging when it comes to relationship. These are the challenges that can never be resolved. These are challenges that cannot change, whereby maybe it's a weakness of your partner and you just need to understand your partner. If your partner is jealous, then you have to understand that, because there is no challenge that we face in marriage which we did not pick before whilst we were just dating. So any challenge that may come, which is but adaptive challenges, they are challenges that may be resolved when that cannot be resolved, but you just need to cope up with them. So today, that is what we have looked at common conflicts, and we have defined the conflict marriages, and we'll continue on marriage conflicts, and we'll continue looking at marriage and divorce. Thank you so much. I would want us to do the assignments, and we want us to look at some of these challenges on how you can be able to resolve them, or help the couple to stand as a marriage counselor. This is your host, Dr. Tulipo Mwenfumbo, and thank you so much, and God bless you.